Welcome back. Exciting election is happening in Haryana. It is getting intense because it's a close contest, and that's how we like them, close contests, because the wisdom of the crowd teaches us so many lessons in a democracy. So what's happening? Is the Congress with the edge? Is the BJP holding fort? Let's find out. Let's hit the ground running, because in the studio conversations we have, the best thing you can do is educate it with the pulses from the ground. What are people in the voting lines saying? What are they thinking? Now let's listen to what they're saying and thinking, okay, and then try to extrapolate the best that we can to what is the pulse that is emerging from the ground, because that's where it matters. The rest, of course, is analysis and posturing. On the ground with us, we have 18 reporters across the 90 assembly constituencies. On the ground live right now, Mahindra Mahi joining us from Morhi, Aditya Kumar is joining us from Madavla, Pinky Dhankar is in Gannor. Let me start with you, Mahindra ji, first. Pinky ji, let me start with you first. What is the ground reactions in Gannor? क्या चर्चा चल रही है? मुद्दे क्या हैं?
बिल्कुल ऋषभ जी, मुद्दे काफ़ी खासे निकल कर आए हैं। सुबह से ही हम यहाँ पर हैं, बूथ नंबर 88 पर हैं, जहाँ पर फिलहाल वोटिंग रुकी हुई है, क्योंकि यहाँ पर मशीन जो है वो ख़राब हो गई है और इसीलिए थोड़ी सी दिक्कत हो रही है। लेकिन वोटर्स हैं जो वोट करके आए हैं और यहाँ पर सेल्फी पॉइंट बनाया गया है, जिस पर वो लोग सेल्फी भी ले रहे हैं। ताऊ जी, राम राम।
राम राम जी।
आप वोट करके आए हैं?
हाँ जी, बहुत टाइम लग गया, मशीन खराब हो रही थी वहाँ पे, अभी चालू हुई जब वोटिंग करी है।
आपका वोट हो गया?
हो गया जी।
अच्छा, आप यहाँ पर सेल्फी ले रहे थे?
हाँ,
और हमने आपको देखा तो
आपने रोक लिया। आध घंटा हो गया वेट कर रहे आप मशीन चलने का, इसलिए।
अच्छा, वोट आपने कर दिया। क्या आपके मुद्दे रहे खासे जिन पे किए?
बढ़िया नेता आना चाहिए, अपने हल्के में बढ़िया काम हुआ है, विकास हुआ है, यही मुद्दा है अपना। और अपना
अच्छा, यहाँ पे गन्नौर सीट पर ऐसे कौन से काम हैं जो नहीं हुए हैं और होने बाकी हैं?
वही है हमारे।
अच्छा, जो उन्होंने बोला वही। आप बताइए ताऊ जी।
हाँ जी, बोलो जी।
कौन से काम है जो होने बाकी?
ये तीन किलोमीटर का यो जो टुकड़ा है ना हमारा, यो जो है ना सारे चले गए आगे, ये छोरा ही बढ़वा होगा और किसी बस का नहीं है। ये 3 किलोमीटर है जीटी रोड से।
ठीक है, तो देखिए यहाँ पर रोड का जो काम है वो खासा एक मुद्दा बना हुआ है। पानी की निकासी का, साफ पानी का मुद्दा भी है। और फिलहाल हम सबसे पहले ये जान लेते हैं, यहाँ पर चर्चा काफी चल रही है कि वोटिंग यहाँ पर अभी बंद है। ऋषभ जी, वोटिंग बंद है क्योंकि सुबह से 2 बार यहाँ पर मशीन में दिक्कत आ चुकी है और खराबी आ चुकी है तकनीकी। पहले 1 घंटे तक वोटिंग नहीं हुई, मतदान नहीं हुआ। उसके बाद अब पिछले 1.5 घंटे से यहाँ पर मतदान रुका हुआ है। कई वोटर्स वापस जा चुके हैं। एक बार फिर से यहाँ पर तकनीकी समस्या देखी जा रही है। अब क्या वजह हुई है कि मतदान नहीं हो पा रहा है?
मैडम, पता नहीं इस बूथ पर क्या है। मुझे तो लगता है ईवीएम में ही पहले ही कुछ खराबी थी। शुरू में जब पोलिंग स्टार्ट हुआ, पहले मशीन शुरू नहीं हुआ। अब शुरू होने के बाद 163 वोट पोल हुआ था टोटल। उसके बाद मशीन बंद हो गया, बैलेट नहीं दबा। लोग परेशान हैं, इतने बुजुर्ग लोग यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, घंटों से यहाँ बेचारे वेट कर रहे हैं अपनी वोट का। और उस ईवीएम के कारण
कितना वक्त लगेगा अभी ठीक होने में?
अब तो ठीक हो चुका है, ठीक नहीं हुआ है। ईवीएम को चेंज किया गया है। 163 वोट जिस ईवीएम में डला है, उस वोट को अलग से सील किया गया है, दूसरी मशीन लगाई गई है।
मतदान शुरू हो गया?
हाँ, मतदान दोबारा शुरू हो गया।
चलिए, बुजुर्ग यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं और इनसे बात करना चाहेंगे। ताऊ जी, राम राम।
राम राम।
वोट कर लिया आपने?
कर दी बेबे।
कितने देर लगी आपको यहाँ पे मतदान करने में?
कुछ नहीं, 5-7 मिनट लगी बस, और के घना टाइम ना लगे बेबे। ठीक करती।
क्या मुद्दे थे आपके वोट के लिए?
बेबे मैं अनपढ़ आदमी, हमने के इस बात बेरा है।
विकास कार्य क्या करवाना चाहते हैं इलाके में?
भाई यो है बेबे, आना बनाया ना टाइम पे, ना दवाई बूटी मिल जाए और पानी की सुविधा हो जाए, और के।
देखिए ऋषभ जी, गन्नौर विधानसभा सीट पर हम लोग हैं और यहाँ पर पानी की जो समस्या है वो शुरुआत से ही हम सुनते आए हैं। लोगों के बीच से महिलाएं भी हैं यहाँ पर। दादी जी, राम राम।
राम राम।
वोट कर दिया आपने?
नहीं, अब डालेंगे।
अभी नहीं किया है?
नहीं।
क्या कब से आए हुए हैं?
अभी तो आए हैं।
अभी आए हैं?
हाँ जी।
तो क्या हो रहा है कि आप काफ़ी टाइम से वेट कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर और अभी वोट करने के लिए इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं? अंदर जाने के लिए आपने बात की? क्योंकि बुजुर्ग के लिए तो साइड में अलग से लाइन है।
नहीं, करी तो नहीं है बात, करी नहीं है बात।
चलिए आंटी जी, क्या मुद्दे जिन पर आप वोट करेंगे? चलिए और भी जान लेते हैं, फर्स्ट टाइम वोटर हैं या पहले भी वोट कर चुके
नहीं, कर चुकी हूँ मैं, पहले भी कर चुकी हूँ, पहले मैं।
पहले भी कर चुके हैं। आप बताइए यंगस्टर्स के बीच में क्या मुद्दे हैं, सबकी आवाज़ आप बनिए और बताइए कि किन मुद्दों पर वोट कर रहे हैं।
मुद्दे तो काफ़ी सारे हैं, सबको जॉब मिलनी चाहिए और आसपास जो बेसिकली गंदगी मची हुई है वो दूर होनी चाहिए। तो काफ़ी सारे मुद्दे हैं, जो चीज़ें ठीक नहीं है अभी, हमें लगता है कि गली में भी अभी आए हैं कि रोड वगैरह बना दिया, लेकिन वो सिस्टम ठीक नहीं है अभी भी, तो वो सारी चीज़ें ठीक होनी चाहिए।
Okay, all right. The big issue, of course, is who's going to fix it. Many problems all across the country. So the issue of roads, the issue of jobs are as much as a problem where you and I are living as where the people are getting a chance to do something about it with their vote. But the question is, who do they trust to deliver? Are they upset and they want change? In that, it's bad news for the incumbent BJP. Or are they telling the BJP that you are the best people to implement it, but these are the list of things you need to get done. It's an open question. Speaking of the BJP, the incumbent Chief Minister Naib Singh Sahni is speaking to us this morning, just a few minutes ago. Listen to this.
लाडवा विधानसभा से मुख्यमंत्री नायब
तो ये थे
लाडवा विधानसभा से मुख्यमंत्री नायब सैनी हम अपना विद्युत क्षेत्र का दौरा करने के लिए मुख्यमंत्री कैसे देखते हैं, कैसा चुनाव चल रहा है?
चुनाव अच्छा चल रहा है। हरियाणा में तीसरी बार भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार बन रही है, बड़े मैंडेट के साथ बन रही है, एक तरफा सरकार बन रही है। मैं पिछले लगभग 3-4 महीने से हरियाणा के अंदर घूम रहा हूँ। लोगों का जो स्नेह, जो प्यार, जो आशीर्वाद मिल रहा है वो जबरदस्त मिल रहा है। एक तरफा सरकार तीसरी बार भारतीय जनता पार्टी की है, कोई संशय नहीं है, कोई किंतु परंतु भी नहीं है। ये आप अपने दृष्टि से देखते होंगे, कौन सी दृष्टि से देखते हैं मुझे नहीं पता, परंतु भारतीय जनता पार्टी के न कार्यकर्ता को संशय है, ना हरियाणा के लोगों को संशय है। हरियाणा के लोग एक तरफा सरकार भारतीय जनता पार्टी की बना रहे हैं।
कांग्रेस ही खासकर उल्टा दावा करते हैं कि उनकी बड़े मैंडेट के साथ सरकार आ रही है।
देखिए, उनके हवा में दावे होते हैं, ये वो गारंटी देते फिर रहे हैं, उनकी गारंटी के ऊपर विश्वास नहीं है। अरे जो 60 साल तक हरियाणा प्रदेश के अंदर सत्ता में रहे हों और उसको सत्ता में आने के लिए गारंटी देनी पड़े तो उनकी गारंटी के ऊपर विश्वास नहीं। कांग्रेस की एक गारंटी है भ्रष्टाचार की गारंटी, दूसरी गारंटी है बिजली ना आना, तीसरी गारंटी है सिलेंडर लाइन में मिलना, चौथी गारंटी है युवाओं को पर्ची खर्ची से नौकरी मिलना, और किसान को गारंटी है कि उसकी फसल ठीक समय पर नहीं बिकना। ये गारंटी तो उसकी है, बाकी कोई गारंटी नहीं है।
इंडिया न्यूज़ के माध्यम से दर्शकों को क्या करना चाहिए?
मैं हरियाणा के लोगों को कहना चाहूँगा कि वो 100% वोट पोल करें, हरियाणा के विकास में करें और विकसित हरियाणा हमारा बने। आदरणीय मोदी जी के साथ मिलकर के हम आगे बढ़ें, हरियाणा को गति से आगे बढ़ाएं, इसके लिए अपना वोट पोल करें, कमल के फूल पर करें।
तो ये मुख्यमंत्री नायब सैनी है।
Okay, Naib Singh Sahni, a person who's been Chief Minister of Haryana in a very difficult position. He's been brought in to deal with 9.5 years of anti-incumbency. Manohar Lal Khattar, remember, fought a Lok Sabha election, won the Lok Sabha election to his credit, and has now been promoted to Union Minister. But there is a concept in politics that you promote and out. So he's out of the active politics of Haryana. He has an area around Rohtak, Karnal, where he gets his votes from. He's hoping that he can still deliver that for the BJP, but he's not been the face of the BJP in other parts of Haryana for those reasons. So a difficult position for Sahni. Why is it difficult? The reason it's difficult is because he has his own former cabinet colleague, Anil Vij, who is saying, I should have become Chief Minister 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and certainly now if we win. Now, whether that is because the elections are about to conclude and a little bit of posturing is going on, it's legitimate, it happens in politics, or is it actually a problem for the BJP? Bad news, because so far we've been discussing that there was bad news for the Congress 5 years ago between Kumari Selja and Bhupinder Hooda. How is it going? It's fascinating. Let's keep educating ourselves with the pulse from the ground. Joining us on the broadcast to take this forward and give us a perspective, Arzu is standing by in Kheda. Arzu, what are people around you saying? I finally see long lines behind you.
Well, Rishabh, parties have done their jobs. They have campaigned and asking the voters to give them vote. But it's the voter who will decide. And those voters are with me who have lined up here to cast their votes and will go across them to take their reaction. And also we have so much inspiring people with me. Those who are asking the voters to come out to cast their vote. And she is standing in a line even with the disability. Ma'am, इवन विद अ डिसेबिलिटी यू हैव कम हेयर टू कास्ट योर वोट, क्या कुछ कहना चाहेंगी? कालका के विकास के लिए ये जज्बा आप दिखा रही हैं?
एक्चुअली मैं खुद के बारे में ही कहना चाहती हूँ, जो भी मुझे कहना है, क्योंकि मैं चाहती हूँ कि मेरा वोट सही जगह जाए बस, और कहीं ना जाए। मैं जिसको भी वोट पाऊँ बस वो इस कालका के बारे में सोचे, बस इतना कहना चाहती हूँ। जय भारत, जय हिंदुस्तान। सॉरी सर अगर कोई गलती होगी हो तो।
बिल्कुल। मैम क्या नाम है आपका?
मेरा नाम खुशबू है, मैं यहीं कालका की रहने वाली हूँ।
आप यहीं की रहने वाली हैं, वोट डालने आई हैं। एज अ यंगस्टर क्या कुछ आपके इश्यूज हैं जो एड्रेस होने कालका में ज़रूरी है, और किन मुद्दों को ध्यान में रख के वोट कर रही हैं?
सबसे मेन तो यहाँ पानी की प्रॉब्लम है, सबसे ज़्यादा पानी की दिक्कत है। उसके बाद सड़कें, वो सब जो भी करेगा उसी के साथ हम हैं।
तो पिछले 5 सालों में आपने देखा है कि कुछ काम हुआ है या फिर सिर्फ वादे हुए?
नहीं नहीं, कुछ काम नहीं हुआ, जो जैसे था वैसे का वैसे ही है, सेम। कोई डेवलपमेंट नहीं है यहाँ पे, कुछ नहीं। इसीलिए अब हम चाहते हैं कि कुछ चेंज हो यहाँ पर।
ओके। आंटी जी आपसे भी बात करना चाहेंगे।
पता नहीं भी क्या कहना
वोट डालने आई है?
हाँ जी।
कोई दिक्कत, पानी की समस्या है यहाँ पे?
कोई करके बेटा और कुछ नहीं है, सानू गलियां दी वो होनी चाहिए सफाई, और सानू कुछ नहीं है, सफाई होनी चाहिए है, पानी आना चाहिए बस। हाँ जी भाई, समस्या सानू होता चलो जो है वहाँ।
So Rishabh, people have the local issues like water crisis here. They want cleanliness in the Kalka constituency. We also have more people here. Sir, क्या नाम है आपका?
मनमोहन तिवारी।
मनमोहन जी, क्या कुछ मुद्दे हैं जो जिनको ध्यान में रख के वोट करने आ जाए हैं?
यहाँ है कुछ, कालका का विकास होना चाहिए। अभी 4-5 साल से सरकार थी, कुछ नहीं काम हुआ, तो हम लोग विकास के लिए वोट दे रहे हैं। जो हमको उम्मीद है जिस पार्टी से, हम उस पार्टी को विकास के लिए वोट देंगे।
लग रहा है जो इस बार कैंडिडेट्स उतरे हैं दोनों पार्टीज के, क्योंकि जहां तक कंपटीशन की बात करें बीजेपी और कांग्रेस का है, किस तरीके से कैंडिडेट्स को देख रहे हैं इस बार?
कैंडिडेट दोनों अपने अपने जगह है, लेकिन विकास के लिए तो आजकल हम भाजपा की तरफ से, भाजपा का
वोट नहीं बताइए, लेकिन आपने अपने मुद्दे रखे, वो बेहद अच्छी बात है। सर क्या नाम है आपका?
दिलीप कुमार।
क्या कुछ मुद्दे हैं जिनको ध्यान में रख के वोट करने आए?
बस जी कालका के थोड़ा मुद्दे है, उसके ध्यान में है, अभी बता नहीं सकते, मतलब वोट देना है बस।
रोजगार एक बड़ा मुद्दा होगा कालका में, यहाँ पे इंस्टीट्यूशंस है पढ़ाई के लिए, हॉस्पिटल्स हैं,
सब कुछ है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है।
अच्छा
जी।
ओके। आपसे भी बात करना चाहेंगे, क्या कुछ मुद्दे हैं कालका के? Okay, so some people are not interested, but also a lot of women have also interacted with us. आंटी वोट करने आई हैं, क्या कुछ मुद्दे हैं? अच्छा, okay, so we have voter here. मैम क्या कुछ मुद्दे हैं जिनको ध्यान में रख के वोट करने आई हैं?
हम ये हमारी समस्या है, पानी नहीं बिल्कुल आता यहाँ।
अच्छा, वाटर, पानी की बहुत बड़ी समस्या,
बहुत ज़्यादा। अच्छा, बच्चे नशे करते हैं, उनको नौकरियाँ चाहिए, वैसे आवारागर्दी में घूमते हैं, तो नौकरी मिले जाएगी, फिर आवारागर्दी नहीं करेंगे।
तो आपको लग रहा है पिछले कुछ सालों में नौकरी को लेकर काम हुआ है, रोजगार बढ़ाया गया है, या फिर?
नहीं जी, कोई काम नहीं हुआ जी।
होपफुल है?
हाँ जी।
अच्छा, सर वोट डाला आपने
जी?
क्या कुछ मुद्दे हैं जिनको ध्यान में रख के वोट डाला है? लग रहा है रोजगार का यहाँ पे बड़ा मुद्दा बनने वाला है, आप लोग उसको ध्यान में रख?
मैडम हमने वोट डाल दिया, डालना था डाल दिया, क्या है क्या नहीं वो सरकार जानेगी, सरकार करेगी, पब्लिक देखिए, ठीक है?
Okay, all right, Arzu, just stay with me. I want to touch base with the other reporters as well, because we have guests waiting. So just hang on a second. Aditya is there also in Madavala. Aditya, what are people saying? I can again see long queues, so the voting there is picking up.
जी, मैं आपको पहले एक बात बता देता हूं कि ये जो जगह है, ये जगह अधिकतर यहाँ पे माइग्रेटेड लोग हैं, यानी कि उत्तर प्रदेश, बिहार के जो क्षेत्रों से आए हुए लोग हैं, वो यहाँ परमानेंट निवासी हो गए, उसके बाद वो मतदाता होगा। अब देखेंगे कि यहाँ पे बहुत ही स्मूथ तरीके से वोट हो रहा है। अगर आप लाइन लंबी देखें या लाइन छोटी देखें, इसके दो अर्थ निकाले जा सकते हैं। एक तो ये कि उस बूथ पर बहुत ज्यादा वोटिंग जो प्रोसेस है वो स्लो है, या वोटिंग प्रतिशत जो है बहुत लोग कम घर से निकल रहे हैं। लेकिन यहाँ पर यह स्थिति है कि वोटिंग प्रतिशत बहुत ही स्मूथ चल रहा है, किसी तरीके से कोई अफरा तफरी नहीं है, लोग आ रहे हैं, घर से निकल के जा रहे हैं, क्योंकि हम सुबह से यहाँ पर मौजूद हैं और बड़े ही आराम से लोग अपना घर से काम करके आ रहे हैं और काम करने के बाद यहाँ वोट करके जा रहे हैं। लोगों से बात करेंगे, क्योंकि ये जानना बेहद जरूरी है, क्योंकि यहाँ जो लोग हैं वो लोग बिहार के रहने वाले हैं, उत्तर प्रदेश के रहने वाले लोग हैं, और उत्तर प्रदेश से आकर के यहाँ रहे हैं और यहाँ पर वो वोट कर रहे हैं। क्या नाम है चाचा आपका?
मेरा नाम राम स्वरूप है।
कहाँ के रहने वाले हैं?
मड़ावड़ा।
यहीं के। तो क्या इस बार जो वोट कर रहे हैं तो क्या सोच करके कर रहे हैं? मतलब कुछ बदलाव के लिए, रोजगार के लिए, नशा के लिए, क्या दिमाग में है?
रोजगार के लिए है, मगर करो।
तो आप अपने लिए रोजगार खोज रहे हैं क्या? घर में किसी के लिए?
घर में है नहीं, बच्चे नहीं है।
हाँ, तो रोजगार एक मुद्दा आपका है। आप कहाँ के रहने वाले भैया?
बड़ा वाले
यहीं के रहने वाले हैं। तो आप यूथ हैं, आपका क्या मोटो है इस बार का चुनाव का?
देख तो जो कमी है जी।
बताइए कुछ तो पॉइंट होगा ना कि रोजगार, जैसे युवा है तो रोजगार है, नशा आप लोग के लिए बहुत सारे लोग कह रहे हैं।
हाँ वो तो है जी, मेन तो नशा। अपना नशा मुक्त शहर होना चाहिए, हर कोई सोचता है जी।
नशा मुक्त शहर,
अपना साफ सुथरा।
और भी कुछ लोग हैं महिलाओं से ज़्यादा, क्योंकि महिलाओं के जानना जरूरी है, क्योंकि घर से जो महिलाएं निकलती हैं बहुत कसमकस के। मैम क्या नाम है आपका और कहाँ के रहने वाली है?
बैजंती देवी, मड़ा वाला
की
जी।
तो महिलाओं का क्या है इस बार का मुद्दा?
महिलाओं का मुद्दा है कि मतलब महिलाओं को सपोर्ट आती है, अच्छा लगता है सुन के, इसलिए हमेशा साथ होना चाहिए ना जिसको हम वोट दे रहे हैं।
लाइन बहुत छोटी है आप लोग की, क्या नहीं निकल?
बस बहुत लाइन थी, बहुत लंबी लाइन थी, क्योंकि ड्यूटी वाले बंदे चले गए ना वोट दे के। अब हम लोग घर में हैं तो दिन भर का टाइम है।
रहने वाली कहाँ के, मतलब यहीं के रहने वाले कहीं बाहर से?
रहने वाले तो हम बिहार से हैं।
बिहार में कहाँ से?
बिहार में छपरा जिला।
आप कहाँ के रहने वाली हैं?
बिहार।
तो बहुत सारे लोग बिहार उत्तर प्रदेश से मिल रहे हैं, तो वहाँ से यहाँ क्या कुछ नौकरी के लिए आए थे? कैसे?
रोजगार के लिए ही आए थे, वहाँ नहीं था जब, तो रोजगार के लिए इधर आना पड़ा। जहाँ रोजी रोटी है वहाँ जाना ही होता है। हाँ।
एक बात बताइए, जब ये लोग यहाँ कह रहे रोजगार के लिए बदलाव लाना चाह रहे हैं, आप बिहार से यहाँ रोजगार के लिए, तो रोजगार है कि नहीं है?
पहले आए हैं ना। अच्छा। हमें यहाँ आए 15 साल हो गया। हाँ जी, पहले से आ रखे हैं, तो अब यहीं रह रहे हैं।
आप आंटी जी कहाँ के रहने वाली हैं, कि कहीं बाहर के?
मैं बंगाल से हूँ जी।
बंगाल से आई हैं, अच्छा। तो आप कब से यहाँ रह रही हैं?
सर हमारा 30-35 साल हो गए।
30-35 साल। तो 30-35 साल में क्या, कितने वोट आपने देखे होंगे, क्या बदलाव देखा है अलग अलग?
सर अब कुछ ना कुछ तो मिला ही है। अब इतना उम्र है, थोड़ी याद है जो क्या क्या मिला है। मिला तो है ही, कुछ ना कुछ तो मिला ही है।
ओके।
हाँ, आगे भी मिलेगा।
इस बार का क्या बदलाव सोच रहे हैं?
अब देखिए, उस समय आने पर पता लगेगा। अभी तो हमारे एक से दही
very interesting.
भारतीय वोटर्स की बहुत ही इशारों से बहुत कुछ कहा जाता है।
Aditya, thank you, because you're helping me shape where this conversation is going with a pulse, and this is anecdotal. It's one booth in one constituency. We have 18 reporters, but over the course of the day we'll do a few hundred voters. Okay, I promise you, when the exit polls happen, those exit polls are just a few thousand voters. So you get a pulse, and this pulse is unfiltered. It's happening live on television. So what's happening? So you're seeing some people, women voters, slightly more satisfied with the present status quo than the men voters. You're getting a little bit of pulse of what's going on. Let me touch base with the last reporter before I open it up to guests for conversation. Mahindra is standing by. Okay, all right. Mehndi meanwhile is standing by from Rohtak. Mehndi, if you can hear us, what are people on the ground saying?
तो हर समाज के हर वर्ग की अलग अलग तरह की समस्याएं हैं, हर एक के अलग अलग मुद्दे हैं, और हर व्यक्ति के उसकी जो प्रेफरेंसेस हैं, प्रायोरिटीज़ हैं, वो डिफरेंट है। लेकिन एक जो कॉमन चीज़ है वो ये है कि लोकतंत्र और कानून का राज हो, रूल ऑफ लॉ हो।
जी सर, आप क्या कहेंगे, क्या दिमाग में रख के आज आप अपना मतदान कास्ट करने के लिए जा रहे हैं? विकास मुद्दा है, बेरोजगारी मुद्दा है, क्या लगता है हरियाणा में क्या बड़े मुद्दे हैं इस बार?
मेरे हिसाब से तो बेरोजगारी बड़ा मुद्दा है, और साथ में महंगाई, तो उसको ध्यान रख के मैं अपना वोट देने आया हूँ।
तो देखिए, विकास, बेरोजगारी और यहाँ पर ये सब मुद्दे कहीं ना कहीं निकलकर सामने आ रहे हैं। सर आप क्या कहेंगे, चुनाव शुरू हो चुका है हरियाणा में, आप मतदान करने के लिए जा रहे हैं, क्या इश्यूज हैं?
मेन इश्यूज अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट एंड द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द एरिया।
तो ये दो मुख्य मुद्दे हैं यहाँ पर। सर आप क्या कहेंगे?
मैं तो गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉय हूँ, गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉय हूँ।
ओके, ठीक है, हम और लोगों से भी बातचीत करते हैं। सर अगर आगे आने वाले 5 साल की बात की जाए तो क्या उम्मीदें लगा के रखेंगे जो भी सरकार आएगी?
हम उम्मीद ये कर रहे हैं जी, एक तो भ्रष्टाचार खत्म हो, एक महंगाई कम हो, एक बेरोजगारी है, पानी पात की समस्या है, पानी गंदा हुआ है पीने का पूरे शहर में, और ऐसे सीवर की व्यवस्था, मतलब व्यवस्था नहीं है ठीक इनकी, एक भी।
Okay, all right, Mehndi, stay with me. All right, now we've got what we needed here was a dipstick test of what's going on. Okay, so since about 7 a.m. we've been speaking to these to the voters. What have I not heard? I have not heard over enthusiasm that is indicating that this is a way one way or the other. So they are not over enthusiastic, because you can generally tell some people are party workers hanging outside polling booths, but you can tell authentic voters what they are. We are not seeing people thrilled with the state of affairs. So is there anti-incumbency with the state of affairs? It's pretty evident there seems to be. Now the question that remains, and we'll find out only on the 8th, whether that is for people trusting the BJP still the most to deliver but upset with what they've delivered so far, or thinking no, something new has to come, and what that new is going to be can be a permutation, combination, or indeed be the opposition Congress. Let me open this up. Anuja Kapoor joining us with Bharatiya Janata Party. Piyush Pant is with us. Chandni Preeti Shah with us. Chandni, let me start with you. Now, it's looking like a very interesting battle. There have been times when 5 years ago we would have been having the same conversation at exactly the same time, where it seemed that Bhupinder Hooda had the edge. He's got some momentum behind it, and then it all came a cropper. Actually, it was Dushyant who had a stunning result. Do you think this time is a bit different? Can we hear Chandni? Okay. All right. All right, we can't. My production crew is going to sort that out. Piyush ji, if you can take the same question. We saw similar circumstances. It seemed like, okay, Hooda ji should have the edge. There's anti-incumbency, double engine sarkar. This time around, is it different? Substantively different, slightly different, enough to form a government different?
Well, you know, Rishabh, Haryana, if you observe the Haryana electorate and how they vote every 5 years, so it is very clear that they always vote against the government, whoever government is there. If you remember, you know, the first term of BJP was a very successful term, and you can say they got so many seats when it was anti-incumbency against the Hooda government. But then subsequently in 2019, you know, BJP surprisingly got lesser seats, and that was also because of anti-incumbency, and they could form the government only with the help of 10 MLAs of JJP.
Yeah, but they were two MLAs short. So it wasn't a sweep for Hooda ji, which people should have expected, because it was a sweep the other way around, as you yourself said, in 2009.
Yeah. That's why that is another feature of the Haryana Assembly election, because the electorate doesn't give a sweeping majority to any party. You know, they are always dependent on some independents or some other party to form the government. This is what is happening. Exception was 2014 and 2005, when the Congress got a huge majority in the assembly, and 2014 BJP got substantial number of seats in Haryana.
Okay, Piyush ji, has Hooda ji done enough this time? Because he did not do enough last time. He did not simply do enough, and it was Dushyant Chautala who broke his votes of the Jats. That's where the fight was. That's where he lost it. Has he done something substantially different this time?
Who?
Bhupinder Hooda ji, has he done something different this time? Because he did not win last time. He didn't form the government last time.
But he was not in the power. Now he's now fighting to grab the power. You know now.
Maybe you can't hear me, sir. He did not win the election last time.
Hooda is promising. Last time it was full of corruption. You know, the question was kharchi parchi, as BJP is pointing out. So that government was very full of corruptions, and the land grabbing, all those allegations were there. And the development, it didn't develop the whole of Haryana, only selected few constituencies, including Hooda's constituency. So these were the allegations, and so the people gave a verdict against the Hooda government last time.
But have the people forgotten? Have the people forgotten the corruption allegations and the lack of development to give him another chance?
But the BJP governments, or you can say the government corruption is far more.
Okay, it's far worse. Okay, so the people are saying the old corrupt fellow is better than the new corrupt fellow.
People have forgotten the whole.
Okay, all right. Let's put that to the politicians. Let's put that to the politicians. Anuja ji, let's cut it down to brass tacks. You've had 3 months to analyze something that happened in a Lok Sabha election which was not to what you wanted. You had 10 out of 10, it went down to 5 out of 10. Now 5 out of 10 can either be glasses half full or glasses half empty. What analysis have you done on what went wrong in Haryana 3 months ago, and what changes have you made?
Jai Shri Ram, Rishabh ji. What I would say that
everybody has a new day. We all are working towards the betterment of the nation, not the betterment of the party. That is the first thing I would say. Here you will see a lot of people, they talk about themselves. We're not talking about ourselves. We're talking about the party above is not the party above the national. So when a nationalist government talks about the betterment of each and every person, 10 years is a long time. Anti-incumbency is where we even stay in homes. Anti-incumbency comes at that times also in your own homes. You do something, some people like it, some people don't like it. You cannot make everyone happy, but you can work for it. And we have worked on the ground, listening to people around. There are areas with Haryana, the Delhi has also been always criticizing about Haryana that the water cannot be given, they don't do anything. And we have said many times, Haryana is taking care of its own area. The water problem, we are also facing from our own sides. So you see, when you talk about Delhi, you talk about Punjab,
because
this is where the situations are
Anuja
arising.
ji, in all fairness,
Punjab is
it's
also
your party
connected.
that also talks about a new concept in politics called pro-incumbency. You mentioned it several times. Many people would have said you invented the word. You had an ideal scenario. The people of Haryana gave you what you desire everywhere in the country, which was 10 years of double engine sarkar. And if after that they're not thrilled with your performance, what is that telling you?
You talking to me?
Yes, Anuja ji. 10 years of double engine sarkar, ma'am.
No, I would just say, look, in Lok Sabha also you have seen, we have come for the third time. The pro-incumbency and the anti-incumbency is the flip of the coin. And they both go hand in hand. We, in Lok Sabha, the pro-incumbency has always been there, and we are looking forward for 2029 as it is. It was never an election for 2024. We were looking for 2029. In the same way, in the states, the people of the states also look forward. The jobs, when they're talking about dirty water. So the thing which you're talking is something which is on a daily basis. We work on it. We have provided with the farmers. We have provided with the people, standing with them. You have seen how Vinesh Phogat has been speaking ill of Mr. Prime Minister, where he stood with him throughout. This is what they show what is not there on the ground. They are trying to prove that there is a lot of anti-incumbency. I would say the pro-incumbency would be 90 to 95, but there are times that some areas could have, because we are trying a level best.
Okay,
and
fair enough. That's all can be expected of you is your level best. Okay. But last time around, ma'am, the party, the BJP did reasonably well. You fell short by just 2 seats. In fact, people would have expected Bhupendra Hooda to perform much better last time, but he in the end could not form a government. Why did it feel necessary to change the chief minister just about a year before elections?
I'm sorry, this is a very, very cynical question. Why did we change? So the Congress doesn't change? Congress doesn't change. Now you also see, you just said about Kumari Selja. She was not being given the top priority areas.
Yeah, that I'll put to the Congress spokesperson who's waiting. Yes, I will ask her the question.
We change for the more better. We look at we bring new people to the faces of the people. You must have seen that we keep bringing. This party gives the in election give chances to the another people to come on the platform and show a new look with new ideas and connect with the people.
Okay.
The people on the ground who has been connected. Again, I'm saying it is not about the party, sir. It is about the nation.
Okay, but what about the old people, ma'am? There is an Anil Vij. 1 hour ago, he said, I should have become chief minister 5 years ago. I should become chief minister right now. He's not new people. He's very much old people.
It's okay. It's okay. We all are brothers and sisters together. He feels, he thinks should be there. Things will be there in near future. We will be looking into many aspects. Right now, what was more important, we were looking into it. We are the people who are a cadre-based party. It is not about, I also can come on the ground and talk about it. It is like you anchors, you come on the ground and become a reporters also. So it is about that the people don't sit in the air conditions. We come on the ground, we work together with the palak, booth palaks, we work with the Panch Parmeshwars. We
Okay.
are the people. Anybody can become, you've seen
Okay.
that, anybody can become the CM or the PM. They
Okay,
have
all right,
this-
fair enough.
this
All right, fair enough.
capability.
I
They
asked you the
have
questions. You
yes.
tried your best to answer them. Let me put the shoe on the other foot with Swati ji. Swati ji, we had exactly, I remember so well, the similar trends, the similar conversations that Khattar ji is in trouble in Haryana. It's not looking good. The Congress is there. Huda ji has got, the wind behind his sails, and it should be your election. But then it wasn't. And in the core voter face-off of the Jat vote in places like Jind against the INLD, against Dushyant Chautala, the performance didn't happen. How is this time different?
Rishabh ji, thank you for having this discussion. Thank you for having me over. But if you realize this time, even the Prime Minister knows that the Congress is going to win in Haryana. Please compare his campaign, his rallies with Karnataka. He had 19 rallies in Karnataka and 6 road shows. Haryana, he did only 4 rallies and a 0 road show in these elections. So even the BJP knows their so-called double engine sarkar, the main engine also knows that this whole facade of double engine sarkar is going to fall this time. Coming to your question now, that how is it going to be different from last time? Well, if you remember last time when they got 10 out of 10 in the central election, the parliament election, and yet we had gained 16 seats in the last 2019 elections. So it's not like we did very badly. We gained a lot, and the BJP could barely form a government with obviously getting together with the Chautalas. But coming to this election, it is very clear. The people of Haryana are also very clear. I am sure your reporters from the polling booths are also showing. People are very concerned about उनको क्या चाहिए. आज के दिन हरियाणा के जो the 3 muddas which are prime in Haryana, Kisan, and there is Agniveer, correct? So Kisan, Jawan, and Pahalwan, as they call it. The wrestlers. These are the 3 issues which are going to be deciding Haryana.
Okay, from all the feedback, and I'm just telling you what I'm hearing, it's anecdotal, I understand. Very few people are talking about the 3 things you just spoken about. From the people that anecdotally we've heard through. But let me then ask you a straightforward question. Will the Congress party back a Dalit chief minister in Haryana?
Well, you would have seen Shailja Ji's interview yesterday where she said that the High Command will decide. It's not going to be Shailja Ji or Mr. Bhupender Hooda or other senior leader of Haryana who will decide who's going to be the CM.
I had a different colleague of yours 1 hour ago who said MLAs decide. You were saying High Command decides.
No, the High Command decides. Of course, even Shailja Ji said that. The High Command decides keeping the party together. Please understand, these are all senior leaders from Haryana. And all who've been with the Congress through generations. It's not any of these new, it's not any of these.
All right, fair enough. Why did you turn down? The Aam Aadmi Party was keen on an alliance. They only wanted 6-7 seats. You refused the alliance and they are now contesting in every seat. I know they don't have a large imprint, but they might take 2-3% votes here and there. And in Haryana, the margins are going to be 1,000 or 2,000, ma'am. Why did you reject that alliance?
We didn't reject. See, again, coming together for India, when the India bloc came together for the parliamentary election, that does not mean we are going to be forming government or, coming and contesting together in all the states. We are all going to have different policies. They're all, again, coming in, together with Aam Aadmi Party. It was the regional, local BJP leadership that decided to go for it or go against it. So we leave that over there, but where we feel that there is going to be a dispute, so-called dispute, or everybody is going to be going for the CM chair, that is when the High Command comes in. That is when the High Command decides.
Okay, fair enough. All right. How will one of your poster persons and for the country, let's face it, just missed out on a bronze medal, how will a Vinesh Fogart convince people that she'll be an effective politician when she can't convince her own sister about her choice of party?
Well, Vinesh Fogart, if you see, before even she joined politics, and I'm sure you will recall when their protest at Jantar Mantar started, they did not even welcome or let any party go and support them, right? So it is after what she's gone through and how the BJP has treated the security of women or the issues raised by women that she has joined the Congress.
Why does Babita Fogart do not see women issue or wrestling issues?
I'll answer your question. How will she make a good leader? Well, a good leader is somebody with a strong spine, somebody who doesn't give in to the pressure, somebody who doesn't fall.
So are you saying Babita Fogart is a weakling and doesn't have a spine?
No, I'm not saying that. See, I'm not going to comment on others. You asked me about Vinesh Fogart, I'm going to be answering on that.
No, I asked you, why can't she convince her own sister that she's doing the right thing? What's the problem?
But yes, no, there are sportspersons who have switched sides as well. Who have? What happened to Yogeshwar Dutta? Why is he not contesting from BJP? So I'm not going to go into that. Each one has, earned merit for the country. We respect all of them. But coming to Vinesh Fogart, well, she stood against everything and yet did not give in to the pressure. So she's already a leader there. And that is where she'll be able to convince. A good politician is a good leader.
Okay,
and she's
all right. Anuja ji, I see you. I'm going to come to you just a second. Let me try to see if we can hear Chandni this time. Chandni, now we are, halfway through this election voting process. We are trying to listen to the people because so that we're not having a theoretical conversation. And the version I'm getting from sitting here for the past now 5 hours is there are very few people thrilled with the current state of affairs. That they are going, wow, we love the government and, it just needs to return. There are still BJP and Modi fans. They exist. Okay, they are still there, and even though they are upset, they are still with BJP Modi. There are a few people talking about Agniveer, no doubt about it. So it's a reform measure that's not gone down well. So it's looking difficult. Now the question only remains is, are these people more convinced that the solution to the trouble is still the BJP after 10 years?
Okay. So can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. See, what I was saying earlier is that one thing that we have to learn from the Lok Sabha elections, the BJP has to learn, especially from the Lok Sabha election, was that, they were too much overconfident and the voters that they were dependent on, they also became too much overconfident कि 400 पार तो होगा ही, and people did not go to vote. That was the main reason that BJP did not acquire the numbers that it actually could have acquired if the voters would have gone out and voted. Now coming to the Haryana elections, this is assembly elections. We were listening to your reporters, from Kalka, and in Kalka I think it's Pradeep Chaudhary. He's an MLA from Congress. Yes. And people want change over there. People are saying they are not happy over there. They need.
But are they upset with the local MLA or are they upset with the government at the center? It's a tricky place. Tricky. Who do you blame?
I think when it comes to assembly elections, people are more concerned about their area. People are more concerned about what people are, the people whom they have chosen, what work are they doing for their betterment, for their area, for their, for their constituency. That is where assembly elections, I guess the focus of assembly elections falls for. So if in my opinion, when you were talking about the Kalka constituency, they were, in my opinion, they were more talking about the MLA that they chose and he was not working for them. So they needed a change for that. Now you see, the overall aspect of Haryana elections. Yes, there was anti-incumbency for Khattar ji. That is the reason that a youth leader was brought in the form of Nayab Singh Saini. And after he came in, he did bring a lot of initiatives for the betterment of the state that the previous government that was being led by Khattar ji, they were being lagged. Let's be very honest and let's be very open about it, right? He has promised to create 36,000 jobs.
But Chandni, okay, let's give Nayab Singh Saini a break. He had a year, okay? So let's give him a break. He was brought in simply to just undercut it. So either the BJP has done it with a surgical knife, finally finessed it, timed it perfectly and nailed it. Or there is a serious then issue because of 10 years of the exact desirous double engine sarkar. Even then, if the people are upset with delivery, then there's a fundamental problem.
Of course there is, but then if they're bringing Nayab Singh Saini and if he's bringing those changes, for example, Miss Swati was talking about 3 things, right? Farmers and Jawans and I guess the wrestlers. Now let's talk about the wrestling, the wrestlers first. I think Vinesh Fogart, yes, she has been an Olympian and yes, she has been a wrestler, but I think she is too double-faced. She sat on Jantar Mantar against Brij Bhushan Singh, but she joined the party Congress party, which actually gave Lok Sabha ticket to Chaudhry Lal Singh, who was one of the supporters for the
Okay,
Kathua
all right.
leaders.
Does it
So
happen
I do
both
not
ways?
think-
I can flip the questions around because it's not like the Congress party did not change the chief minister of Punjab right before the elections as well. That also happened. Gave him a year or so. Okay, I'll give Anuja ji a chance to respond. Then I'll come to everybody before I take a break. Anuja ji.
Yeah, so I was saying, Rishabh, that it is very easy and convenient for Congress to take Vinesh Phogat on board because she was the one who took the directions of Priyanka Gandhi, as she's blah 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 telling everybody that she went to Olympics because of Priyanka Gandhi. And I would like to answer on this, that how and where Priyanka Gandhi gets muted when all the other
But
rapes and
Anuja
things
ji,
happen
is it
in their own
fair? Is it fair
areas.
to say that this entire time that Vinesh Phogat was just faking it, was just making up issues? Do we not assume that maybe somewhere she had a genuine issue and she was disgruntled and she had a problem which you could not address properly?
I would only ask you, Rishabh ji, as a Vinesh Phogat, her own trainer who comes from the family, the Tau, she never gave him any credit. Have you seen how she is a double-faced woman? How
Okay,
she
well,
is just taking care of
I
herself,
don't
her
know,
own
I don't know,
agendas.
but I don't know if we can simply
no,
say
I'm
that.
just telling, Rishabh ji, I'm just telling, we are not against the women. We are a party of women. We believe in women. But I would just say, please don't degrade the other women's because you are a political
No,
leader.
I've asked the other.
This is
I've asked the
and-
Congress
and she-
spokesperson about
this is
Babita
what-
Phogat. Okay.
This is what is happening, Rishabh ji, with
Okay.
Vinesh
Well,
Phogat. She
Vinesh
came
Phogat
on
will also
board-
have to accept that she is now a politician, and as a politician, you have to take compliments as
And
well as brickbats. Okay.
Rishabh ji, just last one more thing. In one of the interviews, I saw that she herself said that there was an unemployment in Haryana before. She also said that the people that the farmers were also not very happy, and she says that there were no jobs. So I would like to understand, how does Vinesh Phogat, when she talks about her heart out, is she has to compromise with Congress?
Okay.
You want to
Okay,
stand, you want to
let me
stand and
put
you
it to
want
people out
work.
there. Vinesh Phogat is contesting from Charkhi Dadri, where her father and sister also vote, by the way. I don't know if they voted for her or in fact voted for the BJP, because the sister spoke supporting the BJP before and after. Charkhi Dadri is not a seat held by the Congress. It will be difficult for her to win. If she does win, it will mean that there is a sweep happening in the state, not just Vinesh Phogat. People are voting excessively for Congress. Swati ji, straightforward, simple question. Is this been a Modi-Rahul Gandhi electoral battle in Haryana, or is it Huda ji, Kumarji Selja ji versus Saini, Anil Vij, Khattar, whoever else?
It is going to be the local leadership, and of course the actual election is between the local leadership, but we can never ignore the kind of face off that Modi ji and Rahul Gandhi ji have also been having now. With Rahul Gandhi ji as a leader of opposition and the kind of dent he's been able to make, starting from his Bharat Jodo Yatra, that is what has made BJP tremble a little. That is why in Modi ji's all the rallies, one last thing, Rishabh.
Yes, please.
In all the rallies, in all the speeches given by Modi ji, instead of showing what the BJP has done in Haryana in last 10 years, all he does is target the Gandhis. That is it. You've been ruling the state for 10 years. Please show your own mark sheet.
Rishabh ji.
Okay, all right. Okay, Anuja ji, okay. Point, no, you made points also. She didn't interrupt you. I'm short of time. I want to bring Piyush and Chandni in before I wrap up. Piyush ji, there is no denying, sir. Even, I mean, you might not like the politics of the man, but this has been the Narendra Modi decade of Indian politics. He is operating in an orbit of his own. What is different in these state elections post 2024?
The decade has been of Narendra Modi, no doubt about it. And he had been very sweeping influence. But as we witness now, his influence is declining. It is very much clear in Haryana. This was very much clear in Haryana. And that was the reason why he didn't campaign much as he is habitual of. He takes so many rallies. He does so many road shows, but here it was absent. So certainly from the 4th June 2024, now that aura is declining, and the people are
so I'll put that question to Chandni.
So that was the reason.
Chandni, have we reached peak BJP?
I think, I don't think so. It is peak BJP. Yes, there are some hurdles that has come across, but BJP is still a stronger party because, again, if we see the Haryana elections, it's a 5-cornered contest. BJP, Congress, AAP, and 2 alliances, INLD, BSP, and JJP and Chandrasekhar Azad alliance. If Congress and AAP were together, like they are in INDI alliance, then there would have been some, competition for BJP. But then this vote will be again, it would be scattered along. Congress ke vote will go to AAP, will go to the other alliances also. So the regional parties and the AAP is going to take away votes from the Congress. So if Congress is overconfident कि हम जीत जाएंगे, it is going to be difficult for them. Of course, it is going to be very competitive for BJP as well.
Because 5 years ago, we were having the exact same conversation that it seems like Bhupender Hooda ji is going to benefit from anti-incumbency. He benefited slightly, but not enough. Well, not enough. And it was the stunning performance of a Dushyant Chautala. But don't forget, Manohar Lal Khattar sort of held the fort. He was only 3 seats short. 2 seats short, actually. So it's a fascinating contest. Nobody knows, not even the politicians. Okay, if we knew, we would be chief ministers come the 8th. So stay tuned. On the other side, we'll be getting you the numbers on the ground of the voter turnouts. Also speaking to more voters, and don't forget, 5 hours from now, the poll of polls of every single exit poll out there, both from